Send him when you're ready. All right.
Live from Milwaukee, Wisconsin, Major League Baseball on tap. It's the Arizona Diamondbacks and the Milwaukee Brewers. And today's starter, Kyle Harrison. Chris, what should we keep an eye on here with him?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Foul ball, it stays 0-2. This to third, Hamilton. Tosses to first, 1 out in the top of the first. Here's Ketel Marte, a switch hitter batting right. And a seed into center, that's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
All over that one right there. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Ildemaro Vargas, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1. This one in the air, center field. Chourio drifts towards it, and there are 2 outs. Here's Adley Rutschman.
The catcher, number 35, Adley Rutschman.
Check swing, did he go? Yes, he did. That's strike 1. And a big swing and a miss. High fly ball lifted in the air, right field. And that's the 3rd out. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And getting the start for Arizona, Zach Gallen. What do you look for here? Jackson Chourio up now for the Brewers.
Number 11, Jackson Chourio.
And that one hammered, carrying well, and gone. He'll take a jog around the bases. Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Lindor swings through that one.
With the big bats coming up and a home run already surrendered, he's really going to have to execute against these next couple of batters.
Oh, look at the stop. Throw to the pitcher. Nicely done for the out. And now it's Christian Yelich.
Number 22, Christian Yelich.
That one drilled left field. Carrying well. Going. Gone. Christian Yelich blasts one the other way. It's their 2nd home run of the inning. And now it's William Contreras. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. And the 0-2. Got him. That's the second out. This is Bryce Terang. Hammered down the right side, but foul. 2 down, nobody on. To the right side, Marte. On to first, and that is that. Back here at American Family Field, we move ahead to the top of the second now. Nolan Arenado stands in now for the Diamondbacks. And that one lifted in the air center field. Chourio in position. And he makes the catch. Then there's one down. Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder, Jorge Barrosa.
Jorge Barrosa.
Swing and a miss, and the count is 0-2. Harrison, a 6'2 southpaw, 215 pounds, and he was a third-round pick in 2020. Got him. That's out number 2. And now it's the switch hitter, Carlos Santana. That one pushed foul. Two down, nobody on. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And that is that. We head to the bottom of the second. Here's the Brewers DH, Gary Sanchez.
Gary Sanchez.
And first offering is fouled off. That one fouled off. Hit in the air, center field. Barrosa settles underneath it. One down. And now the right fielder, Sal Frelick.
Number 10, Sal Frelick.
Foul ball. Out towards right center field. Carroll under it. 2 down. Andrew Vaughn now.
The first baseman, Andrew Vaughn.
Swing and a foul straight back. The 0-1. Yeah, that's fouled off. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Back here in Milwaukee, top half of the third inning, Corbin Carroll stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
He was all over that one. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed. Well, these Diamondbacks, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. The numbers tell us they're swinging at the first pitch more than 90% of the time. And that's an extremely high number, especially when you're not getting results, Boo.
Now it's the shortstop, Geraldo Perdomo. He's 0 for 1. 0 and 1.
It looks like somebody missed the swing sign. That's the first pitch this team's taken for a ball all game long.
On the ground to short, could be 2. Over to Terang, 1. On the ball, 2. Back here at American Family Field as we go to the last of the third. David Hamilton up now for the Brewers. And first offering is fouled off. All right, Chris, when you talk about great logos, the Milwaukee Brewers, the M and the B that form a glove, not everyone even realizes that it's an M and a B with that glove. They started using it in 1978 and have been using it a lot more recently. It's a great logo, Chris.
Yeah, Boog, I remember as a kid, my brother had that ball cap, and I would just kind of borrow it. Some would say steal it, but it was just such a cool-looking logo. I had no idea until years later that that's what was hidden on the inside of it, that M and that B, but very, very cool.
Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. And there's 2 away. Chris, where does this Brewers glove logo rank for you all time?
I'd say for me, it's right there in the top 5. I mean, their logos and everything is sort of your personal experience, but ball caps that we have.
Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. And he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball. Back to right. And makes the grab. And the inning is over. Start of the fourth, Ketel Marte up to the plate.
All around, I think if you asked anyone in this organization who's the best hitter in the lineup, they would say him.
And that one fouled off. 0-1. On the ground to the left. And it stays fair. Around first, heading for 2. And he's into second with nobody out.
The batter, number 6.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Ildemaro Vargas stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Right through there for a strike.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and hardly order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
This to center field. Base hit. Here comes Marte around third. Safe. Almost made the play, but now it's a 1-run ball game. At the plate, Adley Rutschman. And a swing and a miss there. 1 on, nobody out, a run in, top half of inning number 4. This one in the air, center field. Chourio should have this one. And there's one down. Here's Nolan Arenado.
For the Diamondbacks, the third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
Fouled off left side. The 0-1. Swing and a ground ball, and it goes just foul. The 0-2. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. And that's 4 strikeouts. Here's the center fielder, Jorge Barrosa. He struck out swinging at his first at-bat. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Tries to hold up, appeal to first. No swing, says Freddie Ferguson. Vargas, the runner at first with 2 gone. Swing and a pop-up. Fair ball. And now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Up next for the Diamondbacks.
So digging in, Carlos Santana. Struck out swinging his first time. And that is out of play. The 0-1. Check swing. Now we'll look down to first. No swing. Just held it back there. 2 on, 2 outs. And that one fouled off. Got him swinging for the K. Huge strikeout there. Ready to go, bottom 4. Now the left fielder, Christian Yelich.
These hitters have come out ready to swing the bats early in the count and swing it often. If you want to score some runs, have an offensive explosion, that can be a route to doing it.
It's through for a hit. And they have their first base runner since the first inning.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Everyone's trying to elevate the ball in today's game, but if you can hit a ball that hard on the ground.
Yelich goes. Contreras at the plate now, and that's strike 1. The 0-1. Foul ball there. The 0-2. Runner goes again. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Popped in the air, left field. And there's one away. 1 out, man at first. Next for Milwaukee, Bryce Terang. He's 0 for 1. Yelich goes in the dirt. And that's a stolen base, not even close.
Heads up base running right there.
Snaps it down to second, but he's back. This one ripped, but foul to the right. Man at second. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. And it'll be runners at second and third, only 1 away. Gary Sanchez at the plate. Golden opportunity right here. Ripped, but it curls foul.
Looked like you got a little excited on that fastball. Got to think to yourself, I want to stay up the middle. That way, if you're a little bit early, you hit it out of the ballpark. If you're a little late, opposite field knock.
Swings and misses, struck him out. Up now for Milwaukee, Sal Freeland. Yeah, don't need much damage here, just a base hit. Likely will score 2. First pitch, and he has to get out of the way.
He's got a base open, so the pressure to come in and really attack.
Swing, and this is ripped down the right field line. Way back there, out of here. A 3-run dinger. And they add on. It's 5-1. So 2 down. Andrew Vaughn getting ready to hit. That's off the inside corner, and it's 1-0. Sliced hard, but foul. Ball to strike. The pitch. Tap foul at the plate.
Well, you put good velocity in the head of the hitter. He's got to get it ready early and then change speeds. Keep him off balance. That's the goal.
Here's a high fly ball out to center. And that's the inning. Back here in Milwaukee, we go to the top of the 5th. Corbin Carroll stands in now for the Diamondbacks.
You know, these D-backs definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. They're swinging at more than 70% of the first pitches they've seen today, and it's just not working out for them.
Vaughn takes it to the bag. One away here in the fifth. And it's Rlhske Jr.
These hitters have been very aggressive early in the count, but when you're down, you might want to be a little more patient. See if you can extend those at-bats and get some base runners on.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike two. Line to right, and that'll be a base hit. So now back to the top of the order.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Comes up empty. That's strike two. Lindor. Over to Terang. One. On to first. Double play. And that's the inning. Back here at American Family Field. We head to the bottom of the fifth. Well, he's been knocked around pretty good so far, but they've got him back out there at least to begin the inning.
Well, and you wonder just the strength and perhaps the health of that bullpen for him to go back out there. But he's taking this one for the team. Perhaps he can stabilize things and the offense can score some runs for him.
This one in the air center field. And it drops in. Man aboard on the leadoff single. Pushing for more, pushing his luck. And he makes it into third with a leadoff triple.
Well, those kind of lucky soft hits will always make you smile. He clearly didn't catch that one on the big part of the bat. Just kind of.
So out of the pen for the Diamondbacks, Jonathan Rlhske.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of him. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
Out front, rip foul.
His eyes got big. He saw that changeup way out in front. Better to pull it than to get
on the ground to third. Lay it home. He's safe. And the lead is up to 5. Now up to hit Francisco Lindor. Runner on the move. And first offering is fouled off. 1 on, nobody out. A run in. Last half of inning number 5. Comes up empty. Rlhske goes 5 feet 11 inches. He features a sinker. Runner goes again. Oh, and now a wild pitch. Chourio into scoring position on the wild pitch. And there goes the double play possibility. Fights it off. He'll see another. Man at second. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
Runner on the move again. There's a ball. Go to third. He's safe. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. In the air to left center. He's got it. Runner tagging from third. He'll score in the sac fly. It's 7-1. So no one on after the sac fly. Here comes Christian Yelich. And that one got a piece of him.
Got him right there. First base.
1 gone, runner at first. William Contreras up now for the Brewers. Yelich goes in the dirt, blocked. Yelich into scoring position on the wild pitch, and there goes the double play possibility. Fought off foul. Liner caught it second.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Man on second, 2 down. Snap throw. Snaps it to third. Here's the pitch. Runner on the move. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. Runner on the go again. Swings and misses. They limit the damage here. Back here at American Family Field. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. Ketel Marte stands in now for the Diamondbacks.
I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. He's not afraid of contact. Some guys, they'll nibble just because they don't want to get hit hard. That's not what we're seeing here.
Got him swinging. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one. Ildemaro Vargas, the next to hit.
Picked up an RBI in his last at bat. Still their only run of the game so far.
He swings and fouls one off. Here's your 1. Right through there for a strike. Chopped left side. And that one handled. Slings to first. 2 quick outs to open the top of the 6th. 2 down, bases empty. Here's the cleanup hitter for the Diamondbacks, Adley Rutschman.
Well, as good as things can be, it can be a tough day at the office, even for the skippers. Seeing the offense just sputter, not able to get anything going.
Ball to strike. Squirted out into left. Brings it in for the 3rd out. Well, we go bottom 6. So here's the Brewers DH, Gary Sanchez. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. And he starts the bottom of the 6th with a double.
First pitch swing in, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. Hooked around that pitch on the outside, but he was still able to square it up pretty nicely. And that takes quick, strong wrist to pull that off.
Man at second. In the air, right field. Carroll under it. Brings it in. Runner tags at second. And he's in safely at third with 1 out. Next for the Brewers, Andrew Vaughn.
The first baseman, Andrew Vaughn.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. In to score is the runner from third. It's an RBI single. It's 8-1.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from. And there's just no one there to knock it down.
Out towards right center. That's well struck. That one carrying. Didn't quite have enough.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
Chourio in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. 0-1 now. Swing and a miss as he was out front. But he scrambles back. 1 run across in the frame so far here in the bottom of the 6th. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. It's a bit of a blowout now, which gives us a bit more freedom here in the booth.
I'm not sure that's a good thing.
Singy, were you superstitious as a player?
I'd say a little bit, and I wouldn't want to admit it, but I think, you know, you have a good game the next day. You're maybe thinking a little bit when you're putting your spikes on. Which one did I put on first? What did I eat? You know, let me just bring that back into today.
So you weren't superstitious, you were a little stitious.
Yes, I was medium stitious.
Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder, Jorge Barrosa. And that one fouled off.
We've got some superstitions up here in the booth, and you never can say, hey, this game's going really fast early in the ball game.
Yeah, that is one of the ways that we are capable of putting the jinx on the game, is talking about how fast the game is going. That normally will grind it to a screeching halt.
No question.
2 outs, base is empty. Carlos Santana now at the plate, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. This one in the air, right field. And that is that. Back here in Milwaukee, set for the last half of the 7th. Francisco Lindor up now for the Brewers. This one in the air, center field. Barossa on the move. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. 1 pitch and 1 out. Here's Yelich at the dish. He's already homered in this game. To the right side, and it finds its way through for a hit. And that's a 1-out single. So here's the cleanup hitter, William Contreras. 0 for 3 in this one. Here's the pitch, runner on the go. That one hammered, but pulled foul. Now the 0-1. Runner goes again. And there's a foul ball. The 0-2. Runner goes again. And look out. That one gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one. So 1 out with 2 aboard. Bryce Terang up now for the Brewers. Hammered down the right side, but foul. Here's the pitch. It's a double steal. Ball outside. Throw to... It's a double steal. Base hit. 1 run is in. Trying to wiggle out of a rundown now. Tries to get back and save.
Everything came together for him. Good pitch, hard and inside, but he showed off some quick hands, got the barrel to it, and was able to yank it.
Runner on the go. Swing and a miss. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. Next offering is fouled back. 2 on, 1 out. That one is absolutely belted. In 1 hops off the wall, and both runs could score. Runner from second crosses the plate.
Yeah, in about an hour, man, we get the last one in. About an hour, I gotta go get something to eat. All right.